paper plane and sent it through the morning rain. The hills were dressed in golden light. You disappeared into the night. I still remember how you smiled, like sunflowers blooming for a while. The words I never got to say are floating somewhere far away. Maybe the wind will carry my voice over the mountains, through the noise. This is a letter to the wind, for all the words I hold within. I hope it finds you where you are, underneath the evening star. If the breeze should touch your face, know that I'm still in that place, waiting where the flowers sing a letter to the wind. The seasons changed, the leaves came down, snow covered up our little town. But every spring when petals fall, I hear your laughter through it all. The river flows without a sound, carrying memories we found. A paper boat, a whispered dream, nothing's ever what it seems. Maybe the clouds will paint your sky with all the colors of goodbye. This is a letter to the wind, for all the words I hold within. I hope it finds you where you are, underneath the evening star. If the breeze should touch your face, know that I'm still in that place, waiting where the flowers sing a letter to the wind. And if you ever lose your way, just follow where the dandelions sway. I'll be the light inside the storm. I'll keep your memory safe and warm. The moon is out, the world is still. I'm standing on our favorite hill. The wind is gentle, soft and kind. It feels like you are right behind. This is a letter to the wind, a promise that will never end. I hope it finds you where you dream, beside the silver moonlit stream. If the breeze should call your name, know that nothing stays the same, but love will always find its wing. A letter to the wind. A letter to the wind. The rain is falling soft again, like whisper words from an old friend. It taps the window one by one, a gentle rhythm just begun. The streets are empty, puddles form, reflecting skies of gray and warm. I press my forehead to the glass and watch the silver droplets pass. There's something holy in the gray, when all the colors wash away. This is a song for the quiet rain, for joy disguised as pain, for every tear that healed the ground, for every soul that made mouth sound. This is a song for the quiet rain that comes and goes and comes again. You wash the world and make it new. This song, dear rain, is just for you. The bookshop down the narrow street has fogged up windows from the heat. An old man reads beside the lamp, his pages curling from the damp. A mother holds her daughter's hand beneath an umbrella red and grand. They're jumping puddles, laughing loud, the only music in the crowd. There's beauty hiding in the storm. In every drop the world is born. This is a song for the quiet rain, for every joy disguised as pain, for every tear that healed the ground, for every soul that made no sound. This is a song for the quiet rain that comes and goes and comes again. You wash the world and make it new. This song, dear rain, is just for you. I used to hate the rainy days, I used to wish them all away. But now I see the gift they bring, the way the earth begins to sing. The flowers open up their mouths, the rivers fill from north to south. The snails come out to take a walk, and even silent stars to talk. The evening rain is softer still, it blankets every roof and sill. The streetlights glow like orange moons inside the cafes. Someone crumbs, I like myself a chamomile and sit in silence for a while. The rain and I have made our peace in its rhythm. I find release. This is a song for the quiet rain. I thank you for the sweet refrain, for every garden that you fed, for every river from your bed. This is a song for the quiet rain. The world is lighter after pain, so fall on me and fall on through. Dear gentle rain, I sing for you. I sing for you. For you. Every night I close my eyes and suddenly I start to rise above the rooftops, past the trees, into the arms of the evening breeze. And there you are with open hands, like you've been making all the plans. You say, come on, don't be afraid, the sky's a promise to be made. Gravity can't hold us now, every rule somehow. Flying with you in my dreams, over the rivers, over the streets. The world below is made of light, and everything feels perfectly right. Flying with you in my dreams, nothing is as hard as it seems. We chase the stars across above a sleeping town, where streetlights wore their golden crowns. The trains were snaking through the dark like glowing veins around the heart. You pointed at the distant shore, where waves were crashing, wanting more. We dove through clouds of silver mist, and in that moment we existed. The wind is singing in our ears, the song that washes all the fears. Flying with you in my dreams, over the rivers, over the streams. The world below is made of light, and everything feels perfectly right. Flying with you in my dreams, nothing is as hard as it seems. We chase the stars across the night. Flying with you feels like life. What if this isn't just a dream? What if it's more than what it seems? What if the sky remembers us? Two silhouettes of love and trust. And even when the morning breaks and reality slowly wakes, I close my eyes and find the door. Back to the sky we both adore. The dawn is creeping soft and pink. I'd hold your hand, I try to think of ways to make this moment last, to slow the future, hold the past. You smile and say don't worry now, we'll always find each other somehow. And every dream that's yet to come, we'll fly together, never done. Flying with you in my dreams, over the mountains, over the seas. The universe is ours tonight, two shooting stars of endless light. Flying with you in my dreams, stitching together all the seams. We'll meet again when day turns night. Flying with you feels like life. My dreams. Every night I close my eyes. Every night I close my eyes, and suddenly I start to rise. Above the rooftops, past the trees, into the arms of evening breeze. And there you are with open hands, like you've been making all the plans. You say come on, don't be afraid, the sky's a promise to be made. Gravity can't hold us now. We're breaking every rule somehow. Flying with you in my dreams, over the rivers, over the streams. The world below thick with August heat. Watermelon on the porch, the sun is nature's giant torch. My shadow stretches long and thin. A perfect day is about to begin. No map, no plan, no place to be. Just the open road and me. Footsteps on a summer road, carrying a lighter load. Past the fields of sunflower gold, stories waiting to be told. Footsteps on a summer road, everyone a little episode. The dust kicks up behind my heels, and this is how the freedom feels. I pass the shrine up on the hill where wind chimes ring and time stands still. The vending machine hums its tune. I grab a soda, gone too soon. The rice fields stretch like emerald seas, swaying gently in the breeze. A farmer waves from far away, I wave him back and choose to stay. Every corner holds a surprise, summer painted through my eyes. The steps on a summer road, carrying a lighter load. Past the fields of sunflower gold, stories waiting to be told. Footsteps on a summer road, everyone a little episode. The dust kicks up behind my heels, and this is how the freedom feels. I found a bridge above a creek, I dangled my legs from its peak. The water sparkled like a gem, I wish that I could swim with them. A dragonfly in neon blue reminded me of summers through, when every day felt like a year and all the world was only here. The ice cream truck plays its old song, I chase it down, I sing along. These moments melt like what I eat, but oh, they make my life complete. The sun is sinking orange and white, the cicadas sing their evening pride. My footsteps now are heading home along the path of golden chrome. I smell the dinner from our gate, my mother calls, I'm slightly late. But every step I took today is one I'd walk again the same way. Footsteps on a summer road, a treasure chest of days in gold. Through every field and every lane, I'd walk this summer road again. Footsteps on a summer road, the greatest story ever told. The dust kicks up behind my heels, and this is how the summer feels. This is how the summer feels. La 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 la. Summer road. The garden glows beneath the moon, a silver waltz, a whispered tune. The flowers lift their sleepy heads and leave behind their earthly beds. One by one the petals rise like tiny wings toward the skies. The moonlight holds them in its palm and carries them with gentle calm. Spinning slowly, soft and white, a ballet of the quiet night. Petals carried by the moonlight, dancing through the velvet night. Over rooftops, over streams, weaving through our sleeping dreams. Petals carried by the moonlight, everything feels pure and bright. If you see them passing by, make a wish upon the sky. A cherry blossom from the east, a rose petal from a midnight feast, a violet from a hidden dale, all riding on the moonlight's trail. The They travel over sleeping towns, past castles wearing cloudy crowns, through windows left a little wide to land on pillows soft inside. Every petal is a kiss from a world that's made of bliss. Petals carried by the moonlight, dancing through the velvet night, over rooftops, over streams, weaving through our sleeping dreams. Petals carried by the moonlight, everything feels pure and bright. If you see them passing by, make a wish upon the sky. They say that once 100 years, the moon comes close enough to hear the flowers singing from below, and that's when all the petals go. They rise like a river made of silk, as soft and pale as morning milk. And for one night the world is blessed with beauty that cannot be pressed. I stood outside with open arms, surrendered to the sky's own charms. A petal landed on my cheek and gave me everything I'd seek. By morning all the petals fell back to the gardens where they dwell, as if the night had been a dream, as if the moon had pulled a seam. But on my windowsill I find a single petal left behind, proof that magic isn't gone. It's waiting for the moon to dawn. Petals carried by the moonlight, you reminded me tonight that the world is full of grace, hidden in the smallest space. Petals carried by the moonlight, I will hold this memory tight. When I see the moon above, I'll remember how to love, how to love, how to love. Close your eyes, the day is done. The sky has swallowed up the sun. The moon is hanging silver bright to keep you company tonight. 1,000 stars are watching you like tiny lanterns shining through. They've traveled far across the dark to leave a glow inside your heart. Let the night wrap you in blue. Every star is dreaming too. Starlight lullaby, soft and slow, carrying you where the dreamers go. Over the hills of lavender skies, close your eyes, close your eyes. Starlight lullaby, hold you tight, everything will be alright. The moon will guard you till the dawn. Starlight lullaby, dream on. The clouds are pillows soft and white. The wind is humming through the night. A shooting star just crossed the sky. It heard you every night will gently end. Starlight lullaby, soft and slow, carrying you where the dreamers go, over the hills of lavender skies. Close your eyes, close your eyes. Starlight lullaby, hold you tight, everything will be alright. The moon will guard you till the dawn. Starlight lullaby, dream on. And when the morning comes to wake the gentle world from its soft lake, you'll open up your sleepy eyes and find the sun has come to rise. But until then, just drift away. Tomorrow is another day. The stars will wait, the moon will stay and sing for you in their own way. The night is warm, the world is kind. Leave all your worries far behind. The fireflies outside your door are dancing like they've danced before. A gentle breeze, a cricket song, the universe is humming along. You're safe, you're loved, you're not alone. The stars will always lead you home. Starlight lullaby, pure and true, the whole wide sky is singing to you. Over the oceans, over the pines, you are the brightest light that shines. Starlight lullaby, soft and sweet, where earth and heaven gently meet. The moon will guard you till the dawn. Starlight lullaby, dream on, dream on, dream on. Starlight lullaby. Saturday morning, nothing to do. The kettle is singing, the sky is blue. The cat is sleeping by the door. Sunlight painting up the floor. I stretch my arms, I take my time. The clock is ticking, but I don't mind. A cup of tea, a piece of bread, the simple joys inside my head. Sometimes the smallest things are grand, like golden light across your hand. Sunlight through the window, warm and bright, turning all the dust to fairy light. Dancing on the table, on the wall, making something beautiful of it all. Sunlight through the window says to me, today is full of possibility. Open up your heart and let it in. Let another lovely day begin. I water all my little plants and watch the tiny seedlings dance. The radio plays an older song and suddenly I sing along. The neighbors' kids begin. I used to chase the bigger things, diamond rings and golden wings, but now I know the richest prize is watching sunlight slowly rise through curtains thin as butterfly wings, illuminating everything. The cracks, the flaws, the chipping paint all glow like something of a saint. The afternoon is lazy too, the shadows stretch in deeper blue. I read a book, I take a nap with sunlight sitting on my lap. The evening comes with tangerine, the softest sunset I have seen. I close the window, light a candle small, and thank the sun for visiting it all. Sunlight through the window, bless this place, every corner, every single space. Tomorrow it will come once more and paint its magic on my floor. Sunlight through the window, oh dear friend, I'll be waiting here until the end. Open up my heart and let you in, let another lovely day begin. La 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 la, la 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 la, another lovely day. Past the gate where ivy grows, down the path that no one knows, through the moss and morning dew. Every tree feels like I knew. The oak trees bow as I walk by, the fireflies light up the sky. A fox appears between the ferns and watches me at every turn. Something whispers through the leaves, a voice that only my heart believes. The forest knows my name, it calls me back again and again, through every root and every vine. This ancient place remembers mine. The forest knows my name, and nothing here will ever change. The rivers hum a lullaby. The forest knows my name and why. I used to come here as a child, where everything was green and wild. I talked to flowers, danced with me, and never once I felt the pain. The years went by, I lost my way, and cities made of steel and gray. But deep inside I heard the call, the rustling leaves behind the wall. Something ancient, something true, a voice that sounds a lot like you. The forest knows my name, it calls me back again and again, to every root and every vine. This ancient place remembers mine. The forest knows my name, and nothing here will ever change. The rivers hum a lullaby. The forest knows my name and why. Maybe I was born from seeds scattered by the autumn breeze. Maybe I belong right here where the water runs so clear. The mushrooms glow beneath the pine, the spider webs like silver shine. I lay my head on velvet forest sound. The moon peeks through the canopy and casts a spell on top of me. The owls are singing their refrain. The crickets join the soft campaign. I close my eyes and breathe it in. The smell of earth, the touch of wind. I finally feel I'm home again, where every ending starts to begin. The forest knows my name. It kept me safe through sun and rain, through every storm and every bite. This sacred place was always mine. The forest knows my name, and I will always do the same. I whisper back into the sky. The forest knows my name and why. The forest knows my name, my name. I've searched for magic all my life, in fairy tales and candlelight, in shooting stars and four-leaf clover, in every field from here to Dover. I've read the books of ancient spells, of crystal balls and wishing wells, but nothing that I've ever found could make the world go spinning round, until the day you looked at me and suddenly I could see the magic in your smile makes everything worthwhile. It lights the darkest room and turns the gray to blue. The magic in your smile could stretch 1,000 miles. One look and I believe in things I can't perceive. The magic in your smile.
You laugh at things that aren't that funny. You call me dear, you call me honey. You trip on nothing, drop your phone, but never once do I feel alone.
The way your eyes crinkle and close like petals folding on a rose. The way your cheeks turn cherry red from silly things I've never said.
The whole world changes when you do that little thing that's only you.
The magic in your smile makes everything worthwhile. It lights the darkest room and turns the gray to blue. The magic in your smile could stretch 1,000 miles. One look and I believe in things I can't perceive. The magic in your smile.
When nothing seems to work,
when every shadow seems to lurk, you walk into the room and then the sun comes pouring in again. You don't even know you do it.
There's no trick, no way right through it.
It's just the way your lips curve up like sunrise filling up a cup. I don't need potions, I don't need charms, I just need you and your open arms. The greatest spell I ever designed is the one you cast and leave behind.
So when the years have turned us gray and we've forgotten what to say, I'll look at you across the table for as long as I am able.
And it'll be unchanged, untamed, the fire that cannot be named, a smile that holds the universe, the sweetest, most enchanting curse. The magic in your smile will carry me each mile, through every storm and test. Your smile will be my rest. The magic in your smile, my favorite place, my aisle. One look and I am home, no need to ever roam. The magic in your smile, the magic in your smile. I came back to the riverside where we used to sit and hide. The water moves the same as then, like nothing's changed since way back when. The willow trees still touch the stream like fingers reaching for a dream. The stepping stones are mossy green, the most familiar, unfamiliar scene. I dip my hands into the flow and feel the things I used to know. The river remembers you and me, the summer we were wild and free. It carries every word we said, every tear and laugh we shed. The river remembers deep and long, it turns our memories into song. And even though we've gone away, the river remembers yesterday.
A raft from wooden planks and sailed along the muddy banks. You wore a crown of clover flowers. We spent the whole day counting hours.
The fish would jump, the heron stood like gardens of the neighborhood. We didn't know that time would steal the only place that felt so real. The current takes but also gives. In every drop a moment lives. The river remembers you and me, the summer we were wild and free. It carries every word we said, every tear and laugh we shed. The river remembers deep and long, it turns our memories into song. And even though we've gone away, the river remembers yesterday.
They built a road across the bend. They said the always had to end, but underneath the concrete floor, the water still knows what it's for.
It pushes through the cracks and seams, carrying our childhood dreams. You can dam it, you can try, but rivers never really die. Now I'm sitting here alone, skipping rocks like I was thrown back in time to simpler days before the world became a maze. A dragonfly lands on my knee, the same deep blue it used to be. And for a moment I can hear your voice, so distant yet so near. The river remembers, so do I, the way the clouds roll through the sky. It carries forward what we gave, every wish upon the wave. The river remembers, strong and true, and I will always flow to you, no matter where the current leads. The river remembers what love needs. The river remembers. just the bench. The sky is turning indigo French. My tickets crumpled in my hand for a destination I hadn't planned. The signal light blinks red and green, the most in between I've ever been. My suitcase holds a change of clothes and a photograph that no one knows. Between the going and the gone, this quiet space where I belong. Waiting for the train at dusk, when the world is wrapped in rust. Every moment feels so still, like the earth forgot to fill. Waiting for the train at dusk, in the silence and the trust that whatever comes my way will carry me to a brand new day. An old man sits 2 benches down. He's wearing an oversized brown. His eyes are closed, his lips are humming a song about something that's coming. A cat walks slowly on the rail, balancing its ginger tail. The clock above is stuck at 7. This platform feels like the edge of heaven. Not quite here, not quite there, somewhere floating in the air. Waiting for the train at dusk, when the world is wrapped in rust. Every moment feels so still, like the earth forgot to fill. Waiting for the train at dusk, in the silence and the trust that whatever comes my way will carry me to a brand new day. I think of all the trains I've missed, the chances lost inside the mist, the people who got off too soon, the ones who left by afternoon. But maybe missing is the point. Every journey's out of joint, and waiting is its own destination, a platform for the imagination. What if I don't get on at all? What if I just sit through fall and winter, spring and summer too, just watching others passing through? The first star appears above the line where the tracks converge into a spine. A distant rumble shakes the ground, the most anticipated sound. The headlight cuts through purple haze like a lighthouse through the maze. The train approaches slow and sure, and suddenly the future is near. Waiting for the train at dusk, now I'm ready, now I trust. Every moment led to this, the opening of the abyss. Stepping on the train at dusk, leaving behind the rust. Whatever waits beyond the bend, the waiting's over, let's begin. Let's begin. Let's begin. I opened up my window wide. The sky was calling from outside. A staircase made of morning dew was leading me away to you. One step and then the ground was gone. The rooftops faded one by one. The birds were singing just for me, a melody of being free, higher than down up here. All my worries disappear, hand in hand with silent skies, watching tiny city lights. Every step feels like a song, walking through the clouds along.
The sunlight paints the clouds in gold, a story waiting to be told. I saw a castle made of air, with gardens floating everywhere. A little bird sat on my hand and helped me finally understand that sometimes you must leave the ground to see the world without a sound.
Lighter than a feather's fall, I can hear the heavens call. Walking through the clouds tonight, everything is soft and white. Nothing weighs me down up here, all my worries disappear. Hand in hand with silent skies, watching tiny city lights. Every step feels like a song, walking through the clouds alone.
If I could stay forever here, where the sky is always clear,
would you come and walk with me above the hills, above the sea?
but even clouds must drift away, and even dreamers face the day.
So I'll come back with open eyes, carrying a piece of sky. The evening came, the stars appeared, 1,000 lights I always feared. But from up here they look so small, like diamonds scattered down the hall.
I took a breath of violet air and let the moonlight brush my hair. Tomorrow I'll be on the ground, but tonight the sky is all around.
Walking through the clouds with you, everything feels bright and new. Nothing weighs us down up here, all the shadows disappear.
Step by step,
through silver rain we will find our way again. Every dream becomes a song, walking through the clouds alone. La 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 la. Through the clouds, la 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 la. Through the clouds, la 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 la. I've been staring at the horizon line, where the blue dissolves into blue divine. There's a place I've only seen in dreams, where the water stitches all the seams. My grandmother told me long ago, there's a door between the tides below. If you sail beyond the farthest shore, you'll find what you've been looking for. So I'll build my boat from hope and pine, and follow where the waters shine. beside my bow. They seem to say, keep going now. Every wave's a step ahead, following the path they spread. Where the sky meets the sea, that's where I'm meant to be. Where the waves touch the clouds and silence is the only sound. Where the sky meets the sea, there's a place that's calling me beyond the edge of all I know. That's where I need to go. And when the storms came crashing down, I thought for sure that I would drown, but something lifted up my sail, a gentle hand inside the gale. Perhaps it was the sea itself, or maybe something deeper felt. The universe conspired to say, you're almost there. Don't turn away. And then one dawn I saw the light, a line of gold between the night. The water rose to kiss the sky, and I could finally understand why there was no wall, no gate, no end, just blue on blue, a perfect blend. The journey was the destination, the sea and sky, one constellation. Where the sky meets the sea, I finally found the real me. Where the waves become the air, I realized I was always there. Where the sky meets the sea, it was inside of me, beyond the edge of all I knew. The sky, the sea, and me came through. That's where I need to go. That's where I'll always know. Behind the wall of crumbling stone, a garden sleeps alive alone. The roses bloom without a care, their perfume lingers in the air. No footsteps here for many years, just morning dew like quiet tears. But everything still grows and breathes beneath the tangle of the leaves. Listen closely, can you hear voices from a different year? Whispers of the forgotten garden, secrets that the vines are guarding. Every flower holds a name, every shadow holds a flame. Whispers of the forgotten garden, asking for a gentle pardon. Come inside and stay a while, let the roses make you smile. The fountain stands without its song, the water's been asleep too long. But in the cracks small daisies glow, like candles with a golden glow. A wooden bench beneath the elm, a forgotten queen without her realm. The butterflies still come to dance, as if they're caught in some old trance. There are stories Peace, love, and loss, and gentle toil. Whispers of the forgotten garden, secrets that the vines are guarding. Every flower holds a name, every shadow holds a flame. Whispers of the forgotten garden, asking for a gentle pardon. Come inside and stay a while. Let the roses make you smile. They say a woman planted here, a different bloom for every tear. Lavender for lonely nights, jasmine for the fading lights, sunflowers for the hope she kept, lilies for the nights she wept. And when she left, she locked the gate. But gardens never learn to wait. They keep on growing, keep on giving, proof that love goes on and living. I found the key beneath the moss, a tiny thing of rust and loss. I turned the lock, I stepped inside and felt the garden open wide. The flowers leaned towards my face, as if remembering my grace. Perhaps I've always known this place. Perhaps it's always been my space. Whispers of the forgotten garden, now my heart is slowly falling. Every petal speaks to me, every branch is setting free. Whispers of the forgotten garden, no more need for any guarding. I'll stay here and tend the ground where the lost